Right, question from Rob Graham. What would I expect a good martial artist and a good teacher? What qualities would I expect them to have? And again, good question really, because it's all embodied in my saying the title of my first book with Ram Publishing, Soft Front and Strong Back. Soft front and strong back, it's just like yin and yang. So I expect each of both the yin and the yang qualities in a martial artist and a teacher to be developed. And that for us is the soft front and the strong back. So I would expect a martial artist to be polite, kind, patient, tolerant, compassionate, but I'd also expect them to have that power to be able to support and back it up. So determination, resolve, strength and power. So the two need to be put together and both need to be used skillfully. In the 1950s, we only knew of judo really in those days. And everyone saw judo as the soft art, the ability for a little old man to be able to defeat a big, young, strong man using his strength against him. And that was the main thing with martial arts in those days, was the ability to use the opponent's strength, because that's what skill is. I mean, if you're only relying on size and power, anyone who's bigger and stronger than you is going to be able to beat you. And you can only be so big and strong, can't you? So being able to develop the skill base, we want one part of your soft skills, your soft front, apart from being polite with good manners. They're all good soft skills. They'll get you out of trouble more times than anything else, right? But also strategy. So you win the fight before you have the fight. That's a good skill of any martial artist. Okay, so for any martial artist, I would say, one, I want to see a person that is soft-mannered, has dignity, is kind, compassionate, patient, tolerant, but also can dig deep and find resolve, determination, strength and power when and how they need it. Physically, I want them to be able to meet an opponent with softness, to be able to invite the opponent's force in and to be able to stick, blend, redirect, make them powerless so that they can then do whatever they need to do to be able to negate their aggression. And I'd expect that, to be honest, I'd expect that in any martial art. Judo, soft skill, jiu-jitsu, soft skill, karate, kara, empty of intention, no first attack in karate, all that kind of thing. All of those relate to a good, skillful martial artist, that they're not frightened, they're not scared, but they're always polite, they've always got good manners. But if somebody still decides to have a go, that they can meet it, redirect it. It's why they use the word okay, jodan okay, or chioki, sotoki. Okay is to invite in. You meet with softness, redirect them, take them off balance. That's the inside, and then the yang side is to be able to negate it. So they're the qualities that I would expect from a martial artist, and that's the skill level that I would be looking for. With a teacher, I'd obviously be looking for the same skills first, and to be able to utilize them in being able to teach and coach as well. So when they're teaching, I would expect them to have developed a training system that literally layers it in its order of importance, and to be able to carry those layers all the way through. So, when the layer that you first learn, you're still gaining depth in each grade as you go through. And also, as a teacher or coach, I think they should be able to forget about themselves and worry about the students. So if you've got a student in front of you, you should be able to look at the student and say, what does this person need from me right now? What do they need most? And give it to them. And if you've got a class in front of you, exactly the same. What does this group of people need from me most right now? And you're able to give it to them. So many instructors will come into a class with an empty head and just teach whatever word salad they've got in their brain. That's very common. And also others will be teaching whatever they're working on at the moment and that they're excited about, but they're not thinking about the students. Your training should be separate. Your development is separate. You're a different place. So you look at the student, and the student is the important one, and you've got to be able to give them what they need. And notice I say what they need, not what they want, because what somebody wants and what they need is often two entirely different things. Someone said to me once, you know, a good instructor should be a bastard, but a fair bastard. Actually, that's probably not a bad assessment. You know, all of us that have had good teachers will know, you know, you love your teacher, then you hate them, then you love them again, then you hate them. But hopefully in the end, there's a very deep, respectful giddy or bond that's formed, and you will love them really deeply. Okay, thank you.